Are protein crisps better for you than regular crisps?
Protein!
Let's plop in, Cheerio.
Protein.
Welcome back to the Potty Mouth Show.
Protein!
We have 3 different types of chips we're going to be trying out today, and their
Protein!
counterparts.
That's right. We have sour cream and onion,
Protein!
barbecue,
Protein?
and regular.
Protein!
We will be taste testing all of the regular chips versus their
Protein!
counterparts while drinking some alcohol, which means it's time for
Shooting the shit. Shooting the shit.
Before we get into tasting all the
Protein!
chips, let's drink, boys.
Hey.
Oh,
As you were drinking.
Yeah. Ahead of the schedule.
Protein, brother.
All right, so first up we have sour cream and onion at 150 calories for 24, or
Protein!
the protein version for 100 calories for 30.
Who?
So you have a few more chips for the
More
calories.
protein.
And the protein is the difference because you do get a lot more protein out of these.
Yep.
So that's kind of the trade-off. So I think we should start out with the protein one, or should we remind ourselves of the original?
Maybe we should remind ourselves.
What do you think?
Let's remind ourselves.
All right, let's remind. Let's reminisce, boys.
Ooh.
Wow. What the?
I thought.
You need. Okay, you can have 2.
Wow, you have a puny
Yeah,
chip.
he can have 2.
Moderation.
Here we go. Cheers.
Aw.
I mean,
So good.
that's a good
sour,
chip.
A little bit of onion. A little bit of chip.
And a little bit of cream.
So basically, everything's in the chip.
Wow, what a coincidence.
All right.
No, very good. Yeah.
So now, let's cleanse
Oh, I cleanse every other 30 seconds.
and go into the protein
Protein.
version. Cheers.
Interesting.
Chilos. Actually, not bad. That would be something I would snack on.
I don't taste anything.
Yeah, that's COVID, but it's like I don't taste it. No, it just tastes like air.
well-
Yeah, it's like a Rice Krispie is what it kind of.
It tastes like rice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
like
have
a
any
miniature
flavor.
rice cake.
yeah, but I don't.
It's
I don't-
exactly like a rice cake.
No, yeah, that's the kind
That's
of. vibe
actually
that I'm
pretty good.
But here we're not.
It doesn't have a lot of taste.
We're not going for taste though. Well, we kind of are. We're seeing which one's better, but
Yeah.
I'm going with sour cream. It's
So-
the original sour cream and onion, the non-protein one.
It depends on how many you're going to eat, but for me, in moderation, those.
All right, regular ones. That's a point for the original, the classic, the fatty, the regular chips. Let's get the next ones. Protein.
Protein, brother.
All right, it's time for the next chip and the next
Protein!
chip. The barbecue regular chips at 150 calories per serving for 24 chips and 1 gram of protein, excuse me. And then we have 90 calories per serving at how many chips again? 24, so same amount, less calories, but this one has 10 grams of protein.
Protein!
Sorry, 10 grams of
Protein!
versus the regulars at 1. So,
I'm very interested to see this one.
Yeah.
I am too. So,
They look very similar too.
these are I would say more.
The eye test actually. both
Okay,
looks
let's
good.
start off with these then. If we're both excited, if we're all excited about them, let's try these.
I'm so excited.
Here we go. Cheers. Okay, there's the flavor.
Yeah.
I
Super
think
good,
I don't know.
super crunchy.
I think they have
flavorful.
I think they have a little bit of too much paprika on them. I think it's what's giving it that bad aftertaste.
That's impressive though.
But no, the fact that they can be that much protein, mimic the barbecue flavor, and still provide a relatively healthy chip at only 90 calories for the exact same amount,
That's fair. There's a huge difference.
Holy
very
cow.
drastic. But is the flavor of the originals, can you beat them? Let's cleanse first. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
So is it, am I getting the same vibe that you guys are, but that doesn't taste nearly as barbecue-y?
Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to the
Oh my gosh.
compared to these, this is like putting a freaking barbecue pig in your mouth.
Yeah.
This one's like you get the hint
Very
of
light.
barbecue, but it's not anything like punch you in the face.
Yeah.
This is like barbecue.
This
all
is
over.
seasoned good. I like these.
So, I guess my only input while you guys continue munching.
Yeah.
I would eat these, but it's just got that weird aftertaste. But these, I could eat all day, right? But I think I would much rather go, if I'm
Yeah.
trying to be healthier and like I'm conscious about that, like, hey, I want to, instead of having like this chip, I might as well have this for the same thing and it's going to be way better for me. And I have a small complaint about it. Whereas like that's just like, meh. That's
Amazing,
Like a basic.
but-
Well,
like,
compare the, yeah.
It's
yeah.
an amazing chip, little lackluster on flavor, but
Yeah.
you could eat those. You could eat the whole bag versus
Right.
which that may be a thing. They may make it to where you don't want to eat as many, so you don't eat the whole bag.
Fair.
You eat the serving amount.
That's true. I like that idea. I would
So it's
hope
like they may make it to where it's like, hey, we want you to not overeat, so we're gonna make these super strong to where you get the craving that you want and don't eat the whole bag. We're
That
going with this one.
yeah.
So the
Protein!
the protein chips win this one, which means it's a tie game moving into the final one. Good.
Protein, brother.
All right, so now to the final round. We have regular old school potato chips versus the protein potato chip.
Protein!
We have 24 chips at 160 calories for 1 gram of protein, or 23 chips for 100 calories and 2 grams of protein.
Which, there's really not much of a difference.
No, and it's kind of not a really, and I wouldn't even consider that really a protein chip.
Yeah. What the crap?
But it is, so we'll give it its fair shake. These actually look like,
They look like rice cakes.
but they also look more like a chip, is what I mean.
Yeah, like the ruffled ones. Yeah, I can see that.
Ruffles.
Ruffles.
All right.
Wrenches.
So
She just pulled those out of your...
out of the chip, yeah.
Oh,
Alrighty, fellas. Cheers.
tink. That's going to be hard to compete with.
Yeah, it's a solid potato chip.
Soft, salty.
And the fact that,
delicious.
like, there really isn't much of a difference.
Calorie and all that kind of crap. Like,
This is 60 calorie difference.
And 1 gram of protein.
Well,
difference.
yeah, that's the only difference.
that's the biggest difference. Is the
really the
calories.
only thing you're
But-
looking at for this one is that. Yeah,
Comes down to flavor.
absolutely. Let's find out. Cha-ching.
That is 100% a rice cake. In chip form.
I'm going with the regular chips.
Wait, why?
Huh?
Why? Huh? He says,
What?
That's actually not that. It tastes kind of like popcorn, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're-
I think it tastes good.
yeah, but we're not judging popcorn. We're judging.
I agree, but it's like, I mean, that still is better than that.
No, it's not.
I'll tell you this.
No, like health wise, I guess.
Oh,
Right.
Sure.
But
Well, obviously, health-wise, these are always going to be better. But when it comes down to, is like when you go with taste and that. Here's what I think about when it comes to originals. Is the fact that, like, all right, what am I going to be able to dip it in? Right. With these, I'm going to be able to dip a lot more in because it's a little more sturdy.
It's rigid.
Right. To where I'm going to be able to put more on there. I get more taste with it.
Guys, we're losing the flavor in that, though.
The flavors where it comes down to.
Yeah.
really, I think it tastes.
Health
pretty
factors aside, this is
I think
better.
this still tastes really good, and I'd buy a bag of these.
But
I would. But it's hard to go away from the original taste, given the fact of the only difference is 60 calories.
I feel that.
To me.
Honestly, I feel like I've never had that before, and I would definitely buy that chip over the other one. Honestly, at this point, just because it's like, meh. I mean, I know it's a.
I think
I
they're
still
both-
taste the saltiness, and like, I think that's really salty though. The original one. I guess I've never realized it because I've never had a generally like plain chips or just that like that. So I don't know. I like the tone down from that. I guess that's just more of a preference. I guess not thinking like healthy wise. I just like I could definitely taste all the salt on those chips. Whereas like that, I could taste it and it tastes like a regular chip for me. So I might as well do that because it is. At the end of the day, if I'm just looking for flavor and taste, that I think they both have it. But knowing that that one's a little healthier, might as well go with that one. That's me though.
And where we differ, is I think that health-wise aside,
the flavor.
I don't think there's enough benefit. If it was like the barbecue chip, where it was a big difference.
That was huge, yeah.
Like, if we ate the barbecue chip last, I would 100% agree with you. Because, like, oh my gosh, that is very different in comparison. Mm-hmm. Whereas these, like, it's minimal difference in flavor. And this one, you get a little bit more oil, you get the potato, you get the starch that kind of makes that all come together. Whereas this one kind of misses it for me, just a little bit.
I would still go with these when it comes to snacking. Because I'm going with this because of the flavor, and there's not much of a difference when it comes to calories and all that crap.
Of course.
Right?
All that crap. So that means that the originals have won and are placed upon the porcelain throne. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing.
We'll see you guys next time on the Potty Mouth Show. And let's drink.
Let's chug, brother. Chug, boys.
Chug.
You don't have one left.